beautiful people. So before you watch this video, I wanted to let you know that today new merch has launched for me. It feels really weird to be like in the middle of the NICU hospital birthing experience and be like, I got new merch, guys. Like, it feels kind of tacky. But just so you guys know, this launch has been planned for months. We've been prepping for this and planning it and designing it for a long time. And it just so happens that it's coming out today. So if you guys want to go check it out, you can. So here's the new version of the No Sleep Club hoodie and sweatpants. I love this. It's so cute. It's like a light blue color. It says no sleep. It's really fancy. It's really cozy. Just so you guys know, by the way, I was supposed to be the model for this shoot. Obviously, I was supposed to be the one wearing the clothes, but I was in the middle of a C-section, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be doing a photo shoot. And Anthony texted me, he's like, is there any way you could get a photo shoot done like now and send us those pictures? And I was like, I'm in the hospital now. So I called my sister and Kory and was like, can you guys take some pictures? That's why Rachel and Kory are in my pictures and not me. I was in the hospital with my babies. So anyway, here's the No Sleep hoodie and sweatpant outfit. It's so cute, so soft and cozy. This is my favorite from the whole collection. And I'm not supposed to say which one's my favorite, but this is my favorite. This material is outrageous soft, so cozy, so like it's like thin but cozy and warm and soft, and it's actually embroidered on. The California design is embroidered onto it. It's really nice, really high quality. I'm obsessed with this. Like, I'm gonna wear it every single day. I obviously needed to have some sort of a Christmas item, and one time in a video I said that I crave Christmas. I was craving Christmas, and everyone was like, who says that? That's so weird. And I was like, is that a weird thing to say? Because I say it all the time. So I put it on a shirt. We also have the No Sleep beanie, which is super cute. It's like a hot pink, super fun. Again, really nice quality. Check it out. I love this shirt because it is so me. As you guys know, all I ever do is cry, so this is perfect for me. And the I Cry a Lot is embroidered onto the shirt, so it's not like a logo that's gonna like peel off after a few washes. It's nice, it's embroidered. We also obviously have the holiday cup, just right here. It's so cutesy. It's got a cute little candy cane straw. Love it, love it. Get it. So as you guys know, I have the Theater Kid hoodie and crew neck and my whole Theater Kid line, but I realized we didn't have the Theater Kid logo on just a plain black t-shirt, so I made that because I think it's cute. I think that's everything. I don't remember. Check it out if you want to, but if you don't, no pressure. You guys like when I make new merch, so I made new merch, but again, no pressure to get anything or buy anything. Just enjoy your life and enjoy this video, and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Hello everyone, I'm home. I'm in the baby's room, I'm gonna cry. Are we surprised? So echoing in here, it's obviously empty. They're going to be making the baby room this week. Babies won't be here for another month or more, so it's okay that it's empty. But I thought this would be an appropriate place to start this video. Even though it's really echoey in here, I apologize for that. I wasn't expecting that. It's probably kind of annoying to you. Yeah, first night away from the babies. Horrendous. Really hard. Really awful. Just basically cried all night. Getting ready to go there now. So I'm really excited to see them. And I've pumped 8 bottles of milk since I left the hospital. So they have a lot of milk ready for them. They're gonna be very well fed. This is an experience that you cannot explain unless you're in it. Like, you can't understand it, I don't think, unless you're in it. It is painful to have grown these babies in my body, and then for them to be removed from my body and they're not with me. It feels very wrong. It's so painful. Yeah, so I'm just having a hard time, and I feel like it's gonna be like this for a while. I know the babies are literally getting the best care in the universe when I'm not there. They couldn't be in better hands, except for my hands obviously would be better, but yeah, it's just hard. It's really, really, really hard. And I think it's especially hard because I've experienced it the other way. I'm so grateful I've gotten the experience I had with Flynn, but it makes this a lot harder because I know how it could be. So yeah, this is really hard. When my boobs hurt and I need to get the milk out, I can't just feed my baby like I did with Flynn. I have to use a machine. When I think about them and I want to kiss them, I have to look at a picture. Whereas with Flynn, I can just kiss his little face. It just feels like my limbs have been removed. I feel like I'm not a fully functioning human because they're not with me 24/7. It feels really unnatural. It's really uncomfortable. It's very painful. So I'm just trying to be real and honest with you guys about it. I'm extremely grateful they're okay. I know the situation could be much worse. Prolapse cord, which is what I had, cord prolapse, where his umbilical cord went into my cervix and was coming out of my vagina, essentially, is extremely extremely dangerous. And that's why the C-section was an emergency and was fast. They had to get them out because it cut off oxygen, blood flow, everything to him. It could have been really, really, really bad. But they got it immediately and got him out, and he's safe and he's totally fine. You know, they could have come earlier. They could still not be breathing on their own. Like, there's so many situations that could make it not as good as it is. Like, they're doing really, really good. So these tears are not like from the pain of like, what's gonna happen to my babies? They're not okay. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. These tears are just like heartbroken that they're not with me 24/7. But that pain hurts too. It really sucks. I'm trying really hard to be strong for them and for Flynn. Last night I was just like sobbing, and Erik was trying to make me feel better and telling me like, they're in great hands and this is how it has to be and it's gonna be okay and they'll be home soon and saying all this stuff. And I just was like, I know all these things. It doesn't make it hurt less though, so I think I just need you to let me cry. I'm just gonna cry a lot in the next month. And he was like, okay. And he just held me. Oh man, it's painful. Other NICU parents out there, I love you. I wanna hug you. Please tell me your experiences because it makes me feel better to talk to other NICU mommies. I gotta pull myself together and go give those babies some cuddles. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see what vlogs are like if I keep vlogging. Probably just gonna be a lot of this. Oh, also, C-section pain. Whoa, dude. I've heard people say C-sections are not as bad as vaginal. Some people say it's better, it's faster recovery. Some people say it's a way longer recovery. For me, it's just completely different. You can't really compare the two recoveries from my personal experiences. But I will say that the C-section pain is crazy. It is so painful. Like, I woke up screaming like 3 different times last night from like the incision pain because my meds had worn off. That was not fun. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get off the floor, which should be interesting. I'm gonna turn off the camera for that. I'll see you guys later.
Rich. Did they have lots of cousins?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lots of boy cousins.
Oh.
Only one girl.
Okay. She has at least one girl. She can relate to. Good. Little eyes opening up. Hi, sweet love. Love. I'm gonna cuddle you. I just want to stare at you for a second. Hi, love bug. She feels just as attached to me as when she was inside. She's like so glued to me. His eyes are open? She's out. Yeah, she's been waiting for this all day. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I just finished seeing the babies. I'm pumping. I'm getting out my milks. Isn't that silly? You see all that milk coming out of my milks?
Mommy is.
Isn't that kind of cool?
I have to push the button?
I already pushed it, but you can push it when it's all done. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, you can taste it.
I want to taste it too.
You do?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Raise your ears. Okay, listen with your ears. Where are we gonna go right now? What store?
They're pasturing it. So many fish.
How many fish?
Like this many.
This many? Gonna get goldfish, maybe.
Like 3 goldfishes.
3 goldfishes? Holy smokes, 3 goldfishes. Okay, dude. We're probably gonna end up with a cockroach. We got 2 cockroaches. What's one more?
I love you. Okay, let's go get
Let's do
a
it,
cockroach,
baby!
or a cricket, or a fish.
First,
What?
I got my shoes, and then we can get a bird.
A bird?
Yeah, like so many like.
You want 10 birds?
Yeah.
No.
Oh gosh.
Birds, like just one. Like this.
That many birds?
It's
I gotta put on a shirt.
okay.
Oh, it is? You trying to get my nose to come off? I think it's stuck to my face, dude. You think it's stuck to my face?
Yeah.
You need a haircut. Mini, mini, mo, mini, mo. Okay, let's do it, dude. I gotta put on a shirt.
Let's do this, baby!
Get out of here, baby! I gotta put on a shirt. But before I put on a shirt, I gotta show you guys this. I stole it. You cannot tell from videos and pictures how tiny the babies are. Every time we look at pictures and videos, we're like, they look huge compared to in person. I'm not kidding, guys. They're this big. Their heads are like the size of like a baseball, maybe a little bigger. They are very small, and you just can't tell from pictures and videos. I'm gonna show you guys their diapers, okay? So this is a diaper for our child. This is a preemie diaper for the babies, and it is massively too big. So what we have to do when we put these diapers on them, this is the size of a diaper, so compared to my head, right? That's how big it is. So you put it on, and then you have to fold this in half. And then when you wrap the sides of the diaper around, you have to overlap them because they're too big. So we fold it in half and overlap it, and it's still too big. Like, these babies are so small. Their birth weight went down, which is normal. They're both 3 pounds 9 ounces now. So they're very, very little. I'll fill you in more on the babies in a minute. I'm gonna go put on some clothes. Just had to pump. And I'm like the talk of the town at the hospital, I'm not gonna lie. Because I am a milk machine, I make a lot of milk. And so from last night to today, we went at 1:30, I brought in, I think 8 bottles of milk, 7 or 8, I don't remember. But I gave it to them in an igloo, and my nurse opened it and she was like,
Is this just from today?
and I was like, yeah, it's from last night to today. What? Okay, I'm putting on a shirt. And I was like, yeah, she's like,
Oh my god, I have to show everyone.
she took it out to all the NICU nurses and was like,
Look at all this milk. This is just from 12 hours.
and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then the lactation consultant comes in my room. She's like,
I'm the lactation consultant. I just needed to meet you.
I was like, hi. She's like,
Clearly, you don't need my help.
but they all were like shocked at how much milk I'm making because I'm a milk machine. Anyway, I'm gonna go to a pet store. Bye. So we decided it might be a better idea, instead of getting a live animal, we just get some ice cream. I think that's more reasonable. Flynn, where are we?
At the ice cream store.
What kind of ice cream are you gonna get?
Green and...
Green?
So you're gonna get coffee ice cream.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna get coffee ice cream.
Coffee ice cream?
Yeah.
You're 2!
Are you gonna put anything on top of it?
Yeah, sprinkles.
Sprinkles!
Sprinkles. He keeps saying he wants coffee ice cream. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? Fun fact about me, and by fun I mean not an interesting fact at all, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. When we get frozen yogurt, I'm a chocolate freak. I only like chocolate ice cream and chocolate everything kind of, but with frozen yogurt, I like plain frozen yogurt with chocolate chips and strawberries. That's my jam. Let's get some ice cream.
Cookie one?
Yeah, the cookie.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good job, buddy. It's good? Yummy?
What's it taste like?
I got gummy bear.
You got the gummy bear?
I see.
Let me see it. Oh, it's a gummy bear.
Tart, original tart. I walked all the way from the car into the ice cream store. Very painful, but I did it.
You got a gummy bear again? Oh, another one?
I didn't know what that was, but it wasn't a strawberry.
My turn.
The babies were doing really good today, as you saw. I got to hold baby girl. Erik held baby boy. We held them for like an hour and a half, just snuggling them while they were eating. By eating, I mean my milk goes through a tube in their nose and into their tummy. Yesterday, baby girl was under the belly ribbon lights. She had a little bit of jaundice, but her numbers improved, so today she didn't have to be under the lights, which is really exciting. Baby girl's pretty incredible. She runs into issues more than the boy does. I almost just said his name. She runs into issues more often than he does, but she overcomes them so fast. She's really impressive. She's amazing. Okay, guys. Ooh, my
tummy. I am gonna go to bed soon. I'm gonna go see our babies again tomorrow, every day, for probably 5 weeks-ish. But I wanted to show you my little setup I have over here. I'm still working on it, but I have a little
Butterfinger cart?
a Butterfinger card. So I'm gonna show you this as best I can because I have to pump every few hours and it's really hard for me to get around because my incision hurts. C-section gals unite. I've seen a lot of women do carts like this for like postnatal care, and usually it's like all the stuff you need in the toilet area because vaginal birth and C-section birth recovery is very, very different. There's way more things you need for a vaginal area when you go to the bathroom, but I don't want that kind of a cart. I don't need that. What I need is my pumping cart because I pump every freaking 5 seconds. So I have my pump here. I have empty bottles here to hook up to my pump, and my pump is down here. It needs to be washed right now. Then once it's washed, it gets air dried in this little area. But I also have my snacks right now, my cravings, because by the way, pregnancy cravings, and I also get pumping or breastfeeding cravings. Right now, I'm saying, what? It's true. All I want to do is eat Butterfingers. This was like the last few weeks of my pregnancy is all I wanted, but like because I was on a gestational diabetes diet, not like super strict. I'll get into that later. Now that I'm not pregnant anymore, I feel more comfortable talking about it. But while I was pregnant, I didn't want everyone's judgment of like what I was eating, what I wasn't. It was like a boundary I had to set for myself. But this is all I craved. I couldn't have it because I wasn't supposed to be eating lots of sugar. I think one day I cheated and had one. And since the babies are out of me, I'm like,
Give me Butterfingers!
and oh my gosh, you guys, it's like all I want to eat. Butterfingers and chocolate chip chewy bars, but unfortunately, these are 25% less sugar. And I want all the sugar. Those are good, but the ones with the full sugar are much better. So I have those because I always want snacks while I'm breastfeeding or pumping, I guess. I have a water, my Happy Holidays cup. New merch comes out Friday, which might be when this video comes out. So check out my new merch if you haven't already. The other things I need to put in here, I'm not gonna show you all the info. My medicine will go in the cart. I just started this cart. Here's the pump. Over here are the labels that I have to put on the cup. So I pump and then I have to put labels on every single bottle, a label for my daughter and a label for my son. And I have to write down the time and the date that I pumped, then freeze it. So we have a fridge in our room over here. So it goes in there, and then whenever we go downstairs, Erik usually runs downstairs for me. He'll put it in the freezer. And then whenever time we go to the hospital, we bring a little cooler full of all the milk I've pumped since the last time I was there. This cart's gonna be full of a lot of things. I've got a nursing bra, or not nursing, a pumping bra in here. I need to get more because I literally only have one right now. I have these things, which these are scent cloths. The hospital gave them to me. I put them in my bra. I'm literally wearing one right now in my bra. And I have one on each boobie. And so it's up against my skin and I kind of like sweat on it and get milk on it and all that stuff. And then I give them to the hospital and they put them in the baby's bed so they can smell me when I'm not there, which just that sentence makes me want to cry. So these are in here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else I need to put in this. I also have my iPhone cable connected to it. It's wrapped around, so I just have to charge my phone when I'm pumping. But it's nice because it's like movable, so if I want to pump in my office, we can roll it in there. I need to put my breast milk pads for my bras in here. There's a lot more.
They're called incubators.
Huh? Oh, the incubator. I know, but I'd rather call it a bed.
Yeah, incubator like sounds.
It doesn't sound very nice.
Sounds like you put eggs in there.
Yeah, it does sound like you put eggs in it. So anyway, that's my little cart, which I'm very excited about. Kory went out and got that cart for me today, so I'm gonna have fun just like filling it up with cute things and organizing it for my pump times. Because if I can't be feeding my actual babies with their mouths, might as well make my machine pump time fun. But we were joking today at the nurse about how I make so much milk that when I finally am able to like breastfeed the babies, I'm gonna have to pump and then immediately after pumping breastfeed the babies because otherwise I will drown them because I make so much milk.
You know what I liked is when they were talking about when you first start to try doing it, they call it target practice.
I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, they call it target practice when the preemie baby, like, you get them used to your
boobie.
and they like start to try and find it or whatever it's called. They called it
I
target
didn't hear
practice.
that. The babies are so tiny. I know I'm gonna say this 1,000 times, but like, you guys do not understand how small these babies are. They're so freaking small that if I tried to put them on my boob right now, their mouth is significantly smaller than my nipple. Like, they wouldn't be able to get their mouth around my nipple.
I don't know if that's their mouth's fault. Sorry.
First of all boobs, all sizes are beautiful and perfect.
Oh, come on. Don't make me look like a bad guy.
You don't look like a guy. I'm just saying, my nip towns, first of all, they get way bigger when you're pregnant, when you're breastfeeding.
That's what I was saying.
But
that was the joke.
Considering, I've seen a lot of nips from breastfeeding. When my friends, like when they're breastfeeding, we all like, no one cares, we just take it out because it's what it's worth to feed our babies. I've got the smallest breast milk feeding nipples I've ever seen.
and I'm not kidding. And they're big.
I guess that's just something I didn't know is that they
The actual nipple looks like a bottle.
it, like changes. You know,
Oh, it changes a lot. It changes a lot.
your face. You're like, I've seen some.
Like with Flynn, my boobs changed and I was like, this is what my boobs are gonna look like now. And they kind of went back pretty close to like, I mean, they didn't look exactly like, but they look pretty close to like how they did before. They did go back.
Beautiful.
And then now I was like, whoa. I almost forgot how much they changed.
Beautiful.
But when I got pregnant, I was like, whoa, these boobies look crazy.
Did you ever talk about, because I think this is funny, did you ever talk about how much we talk about like in this relationship?
What?
I'm just gonna say farting.
I think they know. What do you mean?
Okay, but then like being in the hospital and then being like one of the main things they wanted you to do
fart.
after C-section was to
Fart.
But they kept calling it like, we want you to pass gas. We want you to pass gas. So then us, after being at the hospital for 4 days, would be like, oh, I just passed gas. Like we were.
I know. We're like,
I was like, oh, we're so
why
sophisticated.
I was like, why are we saying it so
We're
proper?
we're doctors.
We're usually like, did you your pants?
And
now
oh,
we're
I just
like,
passed
did
gas.
you pass gas?
Wow, you're passing gas. Stinks.
By the way, our plan for the last week has been to have Erik paint my toenails, and it still hasn't happened. And like my toes are gross. Like
I'll paint your toenails right now.
You will?
Yeah.
I gotta go import this footage. Do you wanna do it before or after that?
Oh, definitely before.
Okay, then we gotta hurry it up because I'm asleep.
You wanna do it
Oh my god, a manicure. Should we do a pedicure? I guess.
You wanna do it tomorrow?
This is a big deal because I do not let him or anyone on this planet touch my feet. You wanna paint my toes? They're gross. They're real gross.
It's not that I want to, it's will you let me?
I'll let you. Let's bust it out, man. Let's do it. Date night.
Date night, I was just gonna say, date night.
Okay, it's happening. My swollen, mosquito bite-filled feet are gonna get a little makeover right now. I'm letting Erik touch my feet, which is a big deal in this house. He seems to never let him touch my feet. And we've got dark purple. I actually had Kory bring these to the hospital and drop them off, and then we never had time. I know, my feet look gross. You can't touch me.
I didn't say anything.
You have to still be in love with me.
I'm so in love with you.
You have to promise you'll still be in love with me after you see my feet.
Promise. I pinky promise. Look.
Gross, my swollen pinky feet.
See, I love you.
So you get to pick.
What's this hole? What's that?
Those are mosquito bite holes. Okay, so we have all these different colors. So you could do one each nail. And you might want to turn on the light, love. It's really dark in here. So listen, this is my favorite nail polish. Nail polish haul. I never really wear nail polish anymore because dermatillomania fun, but back when I used to wear nail polish more often. Insta-Dry is my favorite because it does dry fast. So you put on that twice and then you put on this clear one and it dries pretty quickly.
Put on it twice?
You can just do one, but usually put on 2 coats and then you put on this after.
Is it gonna stink?
Yes, it's gonna stink. It's nail polish.
Let's do it.
Which color? You can do all of them?
I'm starting with Vava Violet.
Okay.
We're going big toe Vava Violet. No, it's not.
Have you ever done this before?
Have I ever done this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a professional. No, I've never done this before. Do you trust me?
Why
Why is there nothing on there?
There is something on there. It's nail polish. There's a lot on there. You never smelled nail polish, right?
No, it's strong.
So you kind of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna let you do it.
What? How do you, what?
No, just do whatever you want.
Is that good?
I don't know. We'll see. How's it going?
Pretty good.
I love that you're doing this like basically in the dark, by the way. There's no light in here.
I feel like I didn't realize how much was on the brush.
You kind of, yeah, you said there's none on there.
And then there's like too much.
Yeah, my feet are so swollen.
We're getting into pinky toenail territory. This is fun.
You're gonna have to spread it out a little bit.
This is
Erik, do you need
messed
my
up.
help?
Oh God. Okay. Where's
Also, my
Flynn's
feet are-
bug magnifying glass?
Also, my feet are so swollen. It's like, not only do I have really tiny pinky nails, but also like my feet are so swollen, my feet are like eating my own nails. Are you even moving?
There's a large crevasse there. Does that look right?
I can't really see
missed
because
it.
it's dark in here. You won't turn on the lights because you're a weirdo.
Boom.
Did it? All right, I'll check back with you guys when he's done. Did you guys miss our tortilla talks? I'm not gonna have one tonight, so you're gonna keep missing them if you did. I just have to say, oh, this merch is from my new line too. By the way, this is like, this might be my favorite piece we've done. Like I'm like a designer. I'm not kidding, this is the softest, the literal softest material on planet Earth. It's like outrageously soft, but it's not like thick, it's like really thin. Oh my God, it's so cozy. So it's like the California design that I've had on a couple hoodies. This time it's a crew neck, and I'm telling you, if I could wear this every day, I would. Like right now I only have one, but as soon as they can send me more, I'm literally only gonna wear this the rest of my life. It's my favorite thing from the new collection. It's amazing. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna go to bed and maybe see you tomorrow. It feels like to me, like just having a tortilla on me, I was like, it feels like a lifetime ago that I would do tortilla talks and like vlog, and I just walked into the Miranda office and I'm like, Miranda, Like I had this whole plan of like Miranda videos I was gonna do while I was pregnant. And the pregnancy was too hard and too miserable. And hopefully once we get in the swing of things with the NICU and with this new lifestyle of like juggling between having my son here, Flynn obviously, and then the NICU and trying to balance like work still at some point, I'll get back into making Miranda videos and main channel videos and do my childhood cancer fundraiser. That's obviously not gonna happen on my birthday. My birthday's in a week and a half. I don't have time to plan a fundraiser by then, especially while I'm gonna be at the hospital a lot. So hopefully eventually I'll get things together and we'll figure it out. Let me show you my toes and then I'm gonna go to bed. There's Erik's masterpiece. He is right, they all are kind of the same color, but like, I don't know. I haven't had my toes painted in a very long time, but every day when I'm at the NICU, they like prop my feet up because my legs swell, and so I have to prop my legs up, and so I have to look at my feet, and they've just been like so crusty. So to put nail polish on, I feel like kind of fancy now. I love you guys. I just dropped my phone. Maybe see you tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. Love you, bye.